Hi there, it's Shell. Clint went to work today. I tell you, this last week has really taken a lot out of us, and I have a migraine, which my migraines are, darn it. My migraines are based in my neck, so Clint had to use the machine to do that. I'll probably end up taking a muscle relaxer. But I did want to get a video up for you guys. I haven't done a drawing one in a while. Darn it. I broke it. It's one of those days already. Okay. Look at this. It's already one of those days. This is awesome. I love this pencil. I love the pencil, and I love the sharpener, but if you're not careful you just snap it in half. So anyways, we are going to do diversity is the prompt for today, and Clint said do pumpkins. So we're gonna kind of play around. You can kind of see on the screen that I have Pinterest in the back, and what I was going to do is that one that Clint's going to make the, I was going to look up a red warty thing. Clint's going to make a red warty thing. But he's going to make a, I don't know if I can do this one, guys. We can try it. That'd be kind of cool. Wood burning, sorry. Let me see if they have one that doesn't have quite so many. The red warty thing, let me show you, is that. And it does. It looks like it has warts on it. The best pie pumpkin ever. And that's what we tried to grow this year. But when we had females, we didn't have males, and vice versa. It was a big mess. And thankfully, we still have some in the freezer. That would be kind of cool. Let me see. Sometimes they don't have quite that many warts. I was going to see if there's one that isn't. I think I spelt it wrong. Anyways. W-A-R-T-Y. But yeah, they only have 3 pictures of it. That's okay. Well, there's more down here. So yeah, it's kind of like a lumpy, bumpy. This is one that I'm kind of more familiar with. It's kind of has a little bit of the white lumps and bumps. But I was thinking, well, if I did a digital, because what I did is I kind of manipulated a picture, added some things to make the wood burning pattern for him. And diversity means variety. A lot of people are doing you know, just because our skin is different colors, we're all still the same on the inside. But I was thinking I wanted to do something a little different than what everyone else is doing. I really try to do that. And this month I am using my alcohol markers, so I'm using my Copics. I did ask for a new set of alcohol markers for my birthday, which is coming up. I can't wait. Not really. I mean, you know. But I do want the alcohol markers. So, we're going to try that. So, I think I'm going to kind of just draw in a red warty thing. I mean, they just look like any other pumpkin. And I thought if I could do a pretty good job that I could turn this into a digital, because I can manipulate it on Photoshop, you know. I know he's kind of flat on the bottom, but I'm going to say that's kind of how he grew. And then we'll kind of do, but yeah, Clint's like, don't go outside. When I have these migraines, what it is I have the muscles in my neck get really tight. And whenever I sit in the car too long, that's one problem I have. Some of you guys that have been with me for a while know that. And I have an ultrasonic or an ultrasound like heat machine, which really helps, you know. So I'm going to kind of sketch out like a design, and then we're going to color it with Copic markers. So wish me luck, because I don't know. I do not know how this is going to turn out. I have it in my head. I just want like 3, almost like the ones that Clint will be watercoloring. I just want it, you know, just like 3 set up, because I think it'd make a really pretty digital, like on some of the pages. So I'm just kind of, you know, kind of, I mean, some of them are kind of green. In fact, we have one in the kitchen right now that's kind of green, kind of turquoisey looking. So I am going to draw this one in here. And who knows, he might even like mine better. When I do this as a wood burning instead of the one you did earlier, I doubt it, but you never know. He supposedly didn't have much to do today. Mom is in the bedroom. I think she figured out her spinning wheel. So hopefully we'll have a video of that for you guys coming up before too long. She hasn't used it in a while, and her friend, you know, they have alpacas. Her, I feel like that is not straight. Her friend brought her some alpaca wool and wants her to spin for a customer some wool. So, but she was having problems with tension yesterday, so I looked up how to do it online, you know, just kind of help her out, because, you know, you get forgetful and stuff. And then she says, oh, that's what I had forgotten. I mean, she'd already figured it out, but while she was, you know, all frustrated and everything, that's one thing she forgot. I tell you, I was thinking, oh, I need a spinning wheel. I don't. Maybe she'll give me hers when in her will. I looked them up and they're like $700 to $1,000. I just want to do all the things, and I can't, you know. I spin, I tat, I do all kinds of stuff, and I don't have time for anything else. I don't spin. I want to spin. I think it'd be fun. And then Mom, you know, you gotta learn how to what was it she said? How to knit, so you can help me knit up all this yarn I'm gonna have. So I learned how to knit, and I have knitted up some of her alpaca yarn. It's been a while, but I made her a hat, an alpaca hat, and then I made her friend an alpaca hat. This is just a picture directly from here. This will have to stand on something is what I'm thinking, so I have to kind of figure that out. Here's like a cute little setup of pumpkins. But I really just want like 3 pumpkins, maybe some little ones, I don't know. But here's a blue one. I think the blue ones are so pretty. But yeah, the one we have in the kitchen is actually blue-green, and then it's turned into orange. So it's kind of fun to watch it. I think it's a savory pumpkin. We looked it up. And then, of course, there's white pumpkins, right? That's what I like about pumpkins. And the season, you know, it's just the right season for it. So if I put one here, it would kind of have to maybe lean like this. So it might kind of come, it might be behind that. What about one of those kind of tall ones? You know, they kind of, this guy could be a little crooked. Really getting into drawing. It was so sweet. You know, I'm on day 94, I think. And the group, the Simply Drawing group on Facebook, if you're interested in drawing, they're like, shout out to Michelle. She's almost up to to Shell to 100 days of drawing. And it was tough. I do have to admit, it was really tough this weekend, because I took my thing with me and I did do a little sketching. You know, I might have erased it the next day, but still counts in my book. But I couldn't not have my sketching done. You know, it was just like, I can't miss out on my day. So I have have my walking. I'm walking 7,000 steps to 9,000 every day. I've actually only walked 7,000 steps, and that was Friday and Saturday. The rest of it, that was kind of fun. Kind of odd like that. And then what if we put like some, like leaves here? Hold on just one second. Okay, sorry. Phone. So, yeah, but what if we put like leaves in here, like, you know, pumpkin leaves or something? The one I drew, or I kind of sketched out a lot. In fact, I think they're in this book. I was thinking I should have done that when I was sketching that one last week, month, whatever. But I sketched out some just to kind of get an idea. But if I did maple leaves, so, or oak leaves, so I do want to have like an actual, you know, leaf. That is supposed to be a pumpkin leaf. And so sometimes what I do, I've started doing, is I do, sorry, my brain's not working. I outline, and then sometimes I don't. So it kind of depends on what look you're going for when you're drawing. And see, I think that would be really cute there. And then we would have, you know, I mean, pumpkin leaves are pretty large, but if these pumpkins are this large, then the leaves wouldn't be quite as large. I'm trying to find my style a little bit too, which, you know, is hard to do. But I am trying to get there. And then if I kind of clean it up as I go, then I can kind of have more of an idea. Okay, so what am I going to do with this right here? Because this, we're going to have to put like kind of warts on it. I think what I'm going to do though is kind of make it more not so warty. Because I've never really seen them as bad as, you know, what they showed on that thing. So I think with the warts, as long as we highlight them correctly, I think it would, you know, I'm used to seeing just like a few warts on them, not kind of use that as a guideline, the ones that we've actually found. During the winter or during the season, you can usually purchase these at like City Market, King Supers, Safeway, places like that. And if it's a good day, you might get them pretty inexpensive. We have, I think we've spent like 50 bucks on some of them before we knew better. But just kind of shop around, wait until things go on sale, and then you just chop it up, and then we roast it. But this year I think we're gonna, if we get any, we're going to do it for free. Not free, what am I talking about? We're going, sorry guys, we are going to cut it up cold, so raw, cold, and then we're gonna pack it and then just cook it, can it. That's our goal this year. So we might do that with the pumpkin that we have in there right now. So yeah, it just has like some little warts and stuff. Now the warts are going to be lighter as they, so I mean, you'll see when I kind of color them if I can do it justice or not. But, and then around them will be dark because that's where the shadow would be, if that makes sense. So the only thing is I need something here. What if I just put a sign, you know, like a wooden sign that says, I don't know, happy fall y'all or something. I mean, there's a bunch of signs, right? A little banner maybe. You know what, this goes back to me designing stamps. I was looking and I miss it, but I don't, you know. To an extent I do. Okay, so let me look and just see. I do like happy fall y'all or something, but everybody's doing that. So let me look up fall sayings, fall quotes, right? Fall quotes. This is what I do. I do a lot on Pinterest. A lot. But I just want something simple. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know what it is with the phone ringing so much today. Autumn is the second spring when every leaf is a flower. Might have to pull from here. I think it'd be really fun to make my own autumn quotes. You know. And I can't use a super long one because it's a pretty small area. Let's see, November quotes. Hello November, fear not, November's challenge bold with books and friends and hearts that never can grow cold. These make amends. How sad would it be, November, if we had no knowledge of the spring? I love November, though, you know, the colors are going to be changing, huh? The beginning of a new adventure. I don't know, maybe I'll just put happy fall. Wonder if I can find like short quotes. Sorry, I know this is probably boring. Bloom with grace. Short fall. Have courage. Peace, Love, and Pumpkins. I kind of like that. I don't think I want that though. I think I want it just like on a wooden board, maybe. You know, like that. And then really block letters. Peace. I do a lot of measuring. Kind of make sure it's a little bit straight. This is just and you'll see that'll kind of change a little bit when I start drawing and coloring. So I think I like the aesthetics of this. When Clint was drawing, or when I did the one for Clint, he wanted like a corn, let's see, like gonna see if I could draw something like in corn stalks, right? Stalks. Drawing. Like in the back, and I really like that idea. But I want it pretty pretty simple. I don't want, and I love the idea of it just being black, which is what we did on his. So it was just, you know, you're just imagining it coming up. So it would be thinner through here. But I think this would be really cool for, so this would all be black. But I think it'd be really cool for, darn, I forgot what I was thinking. I don't know. That's kind of cute. Pretty simple if I can. I think it'll look kind of neat, you know. Like that. And then if this is all black, I think it could really be kind of cool. I don't really want this one that I'm using as a reference has the corn on it, but I don't think I want that. I think I just want like the stalk for a corner of the page. I think that'd be really cool because I can make this smaller or larger, and then I could print it, and then it would be just along that one page, like 8.5 by 11. And then I could have them both ways and stuff like that. I think that'd be really cool. That's what I was trying to say. Sorry guys, like I said, when I do have one of these migraines, and I've been up since 2 o'clock, we didn't turn our air on. We have a fan, which we haven't had our air on in a while, but I turned the fan on just for some air, you know. I didn't turn it on last night, and the cats, every morning we wake up and there's stuff in the bathtub, because the bathtub's right next to our door, or our bedroom. Well, there's like toys in there, so you know the cats are in there playing and stuff. And last night something just jerked me out of a deep sleep. Well, our bathtub is metal because, you know, it was an old bathtub, so it's metal, and they the cats were in there jumping around. Well, it sounds like pots and pans hitting something. Yeah, it was just so loud. So I woke up at I think it was 11 or midnight, somewhere in there. And then Clint got up at 2 And I was like, oh, he's getting up. I may as well get up. Because I had my headache. And so I got up. And then he's like, I'm going back to bed. So I've been up since 2 by myself. But I don't mind that. I mean, it's nice and quiet. And actually, the cats didn't bother me until it was starting to get to be treat time, you know. What do you think? Should I put one more here? Just to kind of... hear the baby. That's Pard. He wants in the bedroom, most likely. I think I like that better, where it's almost like it's attached instead of that weird. I think I like it like that. Yeah. It's not too bad once I get the hang of it, you know. And then we'll just kind of put maybe another one on this side. I don't think it has to be even. Maybe like that. I do want this taller. Like that. I kind of like that. Let's put another one right here, I think so. I even kind of like the sketchiness of it. It doesn't have to be totally clean, you know. So I think that's what we're going to go with. Peace, Love, and Pumpkins. I love that. So let me find my soft eraser, and we can take off most of this. I just need to make sure I can see the outlines of it, and then we'll color it in. Okay, so I had to talk to the critters. He's like, I want in the bedroom, Mama. So you want like a kneaded eraser. It might be cold, I don't know. But this just kind of removes the some of the color. I mean, I'm learning a lot of things with drawing, and my drawings from now, from how they used to be, is totally different, you know. So I feel like I'm improving. But see, it's just so light. Can you even see that on camera? I moved something around. There we go. So this pumpkin's pretty light. So we are going to use alcohol markers. I'm going to try not to, I might outline them. I don't know 100%. See that it's getting a little white there. I think it was cold. So, and then the stalks, I was thinking about doing them black, but you know what, I might not. I might do them like a yellow, like a, since I'm not doing black. And then too, if I put them in Photoshop, I actually should take a picture of it like this, and that way I could not have any color on it. I think that will be good enough. Very, very light. But when you're using, that's what I was going to say, when you're using alcohol markers, it's going to trap that graphite, and if you don't want that, then you want to get rid of it. If you're doing black, I would just outline it, everything in black, truthfully, I don't even know if you're going to be able to see this. I'm going to go ahead and take a picture of it. And hope I can see it. To manipulate it. Not really. Should have done it before I erased it. That's okay. Oh, I should plug in this while I'm talking to you guys. Okay, so we know this is the red warty thing. So I'm limited in colors. That's one reason I want to get distress markers. It's a huge set. I think the markers that I want to get, they're Ohuhu markers. And, sorry, let me check, make sure we don't have anything going on. Okay. They're like $2 a marker, well as Copics are like $6 a marker. So I do want, you know, to do that. Plus my color selections are really limited because this is all I got. I got these on Etsy. I might even sell them on Etsy, or I might keep them. I might keep them for junk journaling, and then like for drawing and stuff, do this. So this guy's going to be the red warty thing. I'm going to go ahead and look that up again. Because did I take a picture of it? I don't think I did. Just to kind of get my colors, you know, somewhat accurate. There he is. And then I just take a picture. Let's see if they have them, like one actual watercolored. I don't think they do though. But you just kind of have to do some research, you know, to make sure that your things are somewhat accurate. I mean, they don't have to be perfect, but yeah. Okay, so red warty thing. I don't have a lot of red. I have this one, it's really bright. This one, this one, this one. That's all the red I have, which, did I move you guys? Or did I move? I don't know. So, I want the lightest color. I can even go down to pink, I think. And I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to find the lightest pink I have. Here's a purple. Let me see. It might be light enough, though. It looks like pink. So light you almost can't see it. I have, there's a test swatch over here. So, if you go ahead and kind of color everything in with one of the colors, it's going to saturate the paper. And then two, I'm going to be able to see it better. I can't really see it. Okay. So. Nuh-uh. Who's bothering you? Or pull these out, sorry. Pard wanted in the bedroom. So I let her out. Okay, so this is kind of Chloe. It's a very light pink. And you know, I mean, there will be some. It says this is purple, but it sure doesn't look purple to me. It looks pink. Okay, and then what I do is I hold on to those colors, because if you put them back in, you end up getting confused. Put them over there. So then I'm going to go with the next lightest. That one is really, really dark. I'm sure this one's darker. See, that's the thing. I just don't have the colors I really need. But we're going to make it work because this is all I have to work with. I think that's just going to, ooh, that is not going to work. It's almost orangey looking too, so do I have any orange colors that it could be? Gracie Lynn, do not pick on her. I'm not sure I'm gonna like these colors. Probably the first one, which was this one, I think. So I don't know. We're just gonna try it. Like I said, the wart part, you don't want it to be too dark. Because they're highlights, you know. Of course, I can't really see where I had the warts, so we're just going to kind of draw wherever. Kind of see some little ones. And in between those little warts, it is darker. One thing with these markers, and it might just be mine, I mean, they are so... This one is going to cause me issues because it's wet. Look at that. It's like puddling, which isn't good when you're trying to... Chloe Marie, Gracie, don't pick on sister. Chloe. This is not making me happy. Then I'm going to put some over here. And then I know I had some over here. Gracie. At Gracie Lynn. Story of my life. It's a daily occurrence around here, you know. Go ahead and draw this. Color them with this color. I don't know if it's darker or lighter. Warmer. I don't know. Don't ask. It's a warmer color. But I do wish I had, you know, another red. I need to look because I did drop a couple. It's possible that I dropped a red, but I don't know. It doesn't look horrible. You know, the color. So where the ridges are, you know, like it's going to come down like a pumpkin, like this. Those are going to be dark too. So there we go. Not too bad. It's not too bad. You know, we kind of have the shape. Typically you would want to go ahead and just keep working at it until you get your colors, but I don't have light colors. That's going to be my problem. Let me see, this is the one I think I just used. I'm going to kind of flick some color in. I mean, if you're not familiar with Copics, you do have to take classes and stuff. You can. Really helps. I don't know, there's something going on outside too. There's all kinds of racket today. Don't know if they're working on the roads or what. Then I'm going to try to use that one pink, the really light pink. See if I can't blend them. Sometimes you can. And kind of try to get, you know, more of what I really want. That might actually kind of work. Now the thing is, the lighter, I'm going to have to go put her in the bedroom. She's going to drive me crazy. The lighter the color is, the more alcohol is in that marker, like this one. So that's one reason it is spreading like it is. So really, I like that, you know. And then you can like tip touch the tips together and get more of a color. But I just remember that part. But it kind of is desaturating that red, not making it so bright red. Nuh-uh. Okay, hold on. I gotta take care of these. Seriously hope that you guys saw what I was doing. I don't do. Okay, hold on. I am not happy with my setup in the kit in the house. So I really need to get another thing. There we go. Okay. So I put Gracie in the bedroom because, you know, it's not right that Chloe always has to, you know, go in. Okay, see? Talking to you guys, I remembered some techniques. So you can kind of get like another, I tell you, I mean, it's not all Gracie. A lot of it is. She was chasing her. But Chloe doesn't like to be around others. But she didn't want to go in the bedroom. So I don't know. I do want to kind of color in the warts just a little. Give them a little bit of color, you know, instead of that. But they really do get warty. But man, the pumpkin pies and the pumpkin dishes, and you can get them. I mean, some of these are like 30, 40 pounds. They're huge, they're heavy. They're really nice for pumpkin pie and stuff. And this doesn't contaminate your markers. It's just covering it. You can just kind of take off the color. Looks pretty good. I'm going to leave that one alone. Focus on something else for a minute. You do kind of want to work on it while everything is still wet. So a 0 is just pure alcohol. This is a different one that I have. And I'm just going to try to, this will like disperse any of that, the main color. And that's going to open some of those back up for me so that they look more like the warts. Like I said, I don't know if it's going to work, but you know, we're going to try it. Okay, I'm going to let that dry. I don't know. I don't know if I'm happy with it or not. This one, I know I wanted to do like a green, blue green. So I'm going to kind of look and see what we have there. And actually, let me put these. So I used these 3. Those 2 I'm putting back in there. I might need some darker. We'll come back to those, right? Blue, green. I only have one teal color, which is this one. I don't know. Somebody knocked something on the floor. I think it's Sophia. On Copics, if wherever the little gray is, the gray stripe, that's where your thing is. This is really darker than I wanted. Do I have a blue? Sophia, is that necessary? I have green. That'll work. I almost did those way too too light. But see, these are really dry, and so I was telling Clint that I really want to, I mean, you can get refills for them, which is good, but the refills are the same price as a marker. So I may as well get like a whole set of markers instead of having to refill every single one of these, because I've had them for a while. I like that color though. And where's that blue? That's not the right one. The blue that I had, I think it was this one. I'm going to go ahead and put some of that in. Because it is like a, it's almost like a pastel color. So we ended up, I don't know if Clint mentioned it on the video yesterday, but this one guy, he's like, I just need somebody to locate because he's been having his guys dig, and he says, I'm wasting so much money in having my guys dig that it's not worth it, you know, for me to find, and he couldn't find anybody to locate. So it was nice that Clint, you know, has another guy that really needs his services, but that we're able to help him out too, because he's just like, I'm just wasting so much time, so much effort. So he's talking to that guy today. That's kind of cool. I almost like that one. Just like it is. You can't really tell, but if you could tell, there's a little bit of color there. So I think, I don't want to go too dark on this one. This is the only teal I have. So I think what I'm going to do is use this to darken it just a little in the crevices. But if I went straight with this color, I think it'd be too dark. I'm glad I remember that. I love that color, that one. This pumpkin. I haven't even walked any today. I've been still trying to get my steps in, and I just haven't done anything. I just don't feel good. But like my friend says, maybe we're getting sick, because Clint's like, I feel like I'm getting the flu, you know. So you take into consideration that there's going to be a little bit darker on the bottom of this one, plus on the top of this one, because it's sitting on it. I'm not sure who's working out there, but getting kind of loud. Kind of like that one. I might just leave it like that. I kind of like the softness of it. That definitely diversified compared to, I'm just going to clean it off. I like that one though a lot. That one makes me happy. This one's going to be typical orange, I think. Just a plain old orange. You know what? I need to keep those out too, don't I? Because then I'll get really all. Okay. Here's my sketch, or my little piece. Here's a yellow, I think. That might work. So, there's a leaf right here that I want to keep in there. This one will be darker though. It won't be as light as this one. It's going to be darker than that, but it's not going to be dark, I don't think, as the red. So it's kind of like a middle value. And then this one. Those leaves are hard to see. See, the leaves come in front of it, so that's going to shadow, so it would be darker there. Like that. So, one of my main problems is I don't get my darks as dark as I need them to be. That's something I've really been working on. So I think I'm going to put these two together and kind of bring in some of this. I don't want it, you know, super dark. And then we'll bring in even some darker. Actually, I might be happier if I kind of flick it. Put Gracie in the bedroom by herself. Chloe, you know, she always comes out, but she gets picked on when she's out here. And the one, usually it's either Gracie picking on her or Sophia. And so Sophia's asleep, and Gracie, she'll come to me when I call her. So I was like, you know, let's just put her in the bedroom by herself and give Chloe a break. So she might not trust me after that. I haven't done that before. But I feel so bad for Chloe. She's always, you know, in the bedroom. She's not talking right now. Gracie isn't. I thought I wanted that lighter, but I think I'm happier with this. And I like the little streaks because you're going to have lumps and bumps on your pumpkins, you know, that are going to be light. I'm going to take, I do have some really pretty oranges. This one's really dark, which I think is what I want. So it might actually be kind of dark compared to this other one. Lucy's got congestion. That's her. I don't know if you can hear her very well, but she's kind of snarkly. Still got to get her in and get her fixed, but stresses me out when they have congestion. Going to go up just a little bit with this color. Not too much off the top because, you know, that's where the light's coming from. I don't know though. What do you think? Do I like that or not? Kind of blend it in. Sorry, I don't know how long this video is. So I was looking at my oh, I kind of like that, I think. My memories on Facebook. And I really like that, actually. I think it looks really nice. I'm gonna kind of do like a straw color, I think, on this one. If I have a straw color. Anyways, Loco the goat is just on the stalk here. He's 10 today. And I think that's so fun. I was telling Clint, he was like, oh, he loves that goat. Typical, the goats that we have only live till about 12, so we don't have, you know, tons of time still with him. But Clint just adores that goat. He was a bottle baby, and his mom disowned him and his brother. She loved the sister, but she didn't want anything to do with him. The boys. She had 4. One was stillborn. One was a girl. And then Loco. And she didn't want anything to do with them. I think I want just this green. And so it was kind of like... here, Grandma. She was, she would headbutt the babies, the boys, and didn't want anything to do with them, and we brought them in, they were bottle babies. So yeah. I hear Grandma, but I don't know what she's doing. But I thought it was kind of fun that he, so let's kind of mix these 2 colors for over here. So maybe this color, which I think I already did on this one anyways, didn't I? Like that a little bit darker. I think I need this one too, because some darkness.
I thought you'd be out the shed.
No, I didn't feel like going out, so.
Huh?
I said I didn't feel like going out, so I'm doing my video in here.
Well, I think my thing is out of balance. That's what I think, because you go down and then it immediately takes it back.
Huh.
That's not right. Okay, baby. So I'm going to get away from it for a little. Can I sit down?
Here's Grandma. Say hi.
No, that'd be nice.
Mom, say hi.
That'd be nice.
She's not going to say hi. She can't hear me, so.
So I need a breather. And I can balance.
She can't hear that I'm doing a video.
It's the only thing
So no telling what she'll talk about.
Used to be so simple.
You're on video. Video.
Oh, sorry. Am I that loud?
No, I just wanted you to know,
Oh, thank you.
in case you said something you didn't want anyone to hear. No, I'm doing a video. Ooh, I like that. Boy. That's Mr. Wilbur, dude. Oh, and then we have these leaves. So we are going to do them in, let's try this color. We still gotta finish. I don't know how long this video is gonna be. I don't know. Much easier for those leaves. Those took a while. There we go. I kind of like that. Do I want to... sticking together. Oh. So I did have like a stem there and a stem here, I think. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the veins. Like that. And then I'm just going to kind of color like half of these, just to kind of give it some interest, you know. Kind of like this, I think, for that. I think it would look kind of cool. The corn stalks. So I'm going to go ahead and color that. Oh, you know what? I hear Gracie. She's not happy. Well, I tricked her into going into the bedroom. I don't hear her now, though, so maybe it wasn't her, but I think it was. That's kind of cool. Just wanted this. I just thought this would be kind of cool. If I don't like it, I can always like erase it in the drawing. Photoshop. Like that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and erase the whole thing as soon as I find my eraser. Except for the sign. I forgot about the sign, actually. Just to see if I can. Okay, so I do want, let's see, this color I just used. I want more of a yellow color. It's kind of orange. I have a yellow. Maybe brown. I have gold, which I kind of like to use. Nuh-uh. So sorry. Critters, I tell you. I do have this gold, which I really like. That's kind of cool. Sophia, you be nice. Grandma's out here now. She can babysit. I tell you earlier, it was a little mess with all of them. Oops. I don't know what that is. Okay. Maybe we'll put a little bit of green in it. I don't know. I don't know that there would be any green. Nuh-uh. Never a dull moment here, except when they're asleep. And I like it that way. That looks kind of cool. I kind of like that. Let's go ahead and work on this sign, and then we'll see what else it needs. Let me erase that. Peace, love, and pumpkins. Okay, so Sophia, what are you doing over here? You've been picking on sister? Kind of get in some color. Kind of want like a wood grain. I think that would look really cool. So let me look up some brown. I don't even have very dark. I mean, I do have some dark. I don't really want this dark, but actually that might be a pretty color to draw with. To write the words with, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Let me see if I can't. There we go. Kind of wanted it to look like a board. Grandma thought I was outside, but I just didn't feel like going out. That looks kind of cool. A little bit darker, maybe. What time is it? 10 o'clock. I forgot what time I started this. Kind of like that. Okay. Let's try to put some of this gold in there just to kind of make it just a little, bring in some of the other shades, you know. Okay, and now, lost my lid. Let me get my, I'm just going to try to freehand it where this one doesn't puddle. You don't want it to puddle. Piece. Live. And pumpkins. I think it's cute. This one, I feel like he needs to be a little bit darker, so I'm going to go ahead and use this. I want him to kind of come down a little bit. He's just too light, I think, for all the other ones. There we go. I like that better, I think. then we'll use this one and kind of mix them together a little. There we go. Tell you though, if you're going to go about doing digitals this way, it might take a while. There, I like that much better. This one I still want to add just a little bit to it. So I'm going to put all these. I think I just want a little bit of red. Let me see this color maybe. Kind of a little bit darker red, I think. But I still like the pink in there. This is just like a shade darker and it's warmer. Instead of, warmer just means it's got more red in it. Instead of like a pink. Like that. And then I think I want this one. I add some to that and kind of blend it in just a touch. It looks kind of like a red warty thing. I think it looks pretty good. Except it needs some more white, I think. And I think I want just this full strength kind of. Like where the crevices would be. And around the warts. And then, like I said, we'll add, I'll show you. Gonna make the warts pop here in a minute. But you really want that really dark colors because that is going to set it off and make a big difference. Okay. Oh, what I did. Bummer. You guys can't see that. Look what I did. I just drew pink all over the paper. Oh, Mom. Oh, I just drew pink all across my picture.
What?
I messed up my picture.
Are you still on?
Yeah.
Did you put your signature on?
Huh?
Did you put your signature on?
No. I never put my signature on it. I just drew on my picture though. You can cover that up with white paint. Anyways, I just did pink across the top. See it right here? Yeah. I was holding it wrong and it just went all the way across. But the good thing is too, if you have like Photoshop, you can clean that up. Okay, so this is a white pen, Posca pen. So we're just going to kind of come in and draw a little white, and you can kind of smear it. And that's going to kind of give us the warts a little bit better. So this is just like acrylic paint. And then I wanted some warts down here so you can kind of find your little warts too. But I do like the kind of smeared. Better than like a full strength. And kind of smear it out a little bit more. Oh, and then I wanted some over here too. If you kind of smear it, it kind of isn't a perfect little section. And you know, those warts are not perfect. They're kind of, and then you can put other little dots on there. Give it more depth. And then just leave those without. Yeah, I think Clint's going to like this one. So I think we're going to call that one good. Sorry it took so long. I don't know how long it took, but I kind of like it. Let me turn it this way so you guys can see it better. There we go. What do you think? I kind of like it. I think it's kind of fun. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video, but thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this and maybe you learned something. I don't know. I think I did. I'll probably still work on the corn stalks and, you know, kind of come back in a day or two and look it over and see if it's something I really like or not. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. Cutscenes, everyone. Talk to you later. Bye. Mom says bye.